It's week 9 of the DDPY Positively Unstoppable Challenge, and I am unstoppable. Welcome back to my channel. I am unstoppable. I am Dr. Tom Wallen, and it's week 9 of the DDPY Positively Unstoppable Challenge. We're in the home stretch. We're past the halfway point of the competition. The end is in sight finally. However, there's still so much work to be done. So on today's episode, I wanted to talk about a really important topic of focusing your time and attention on your progress and not on your perfection. So if you haven't already done so, leave a comment in the comment box below. Let me know how you're doing at week 9 of the competition. So week 9 has come upon us, and the pace of this competition has really picked up. I noticed this week went by very quickly. It's been moving a lot faster than it has in the past. Part of that just has to do with the idea of just being in this routine. Every single day of my life is pretty robotic. I'm waking up around the same time. I'm eating the same foods. I'm doing the same job at work. I'm performing the same exercises. So there's a little bit of monotony to this, and that's probably why things have moved a little bit quicker. One of the themes of this channel that I want to always convey is that I don't always just want to celebrate my victories. I also want to talk about some setbacks and come up with different strategies to talk about with how to overcome adversity. I think that's one of the most important parts of becoming positively unstoppable, is that adversity will hit you in life, and there's going to be times and there's going to be days that are not ideal. And I think it's really important to focus on your progress as opposed to your perfection. So that has a lot to do with this week. So Monday and Tuesday went perfectly to plan. 2 great workouts. Intensity of my workouts with my trainer are working. We're working at a little bit of a higher pace now. We're trying to burn a little bit more calories and try to stay ahead of my metabolism. On Wednesday, I did a level 1 training workout, which went pretty well. I did notice while I was doing the level 1 workout that I was feeling a little bit of pain in my left wrist and a little bit of elbow tendonitis on the inside of my left elbow. I didn't think much of it. I just thought it was just part of the recovery process from the previous 2 days of workouts. And then Thursday hit. I woke up on Thursday and I knew immediately from the second I got out of bed, I did not feel well. I noticed that I was really cranky. Just mentally, I wasn't in a positive state at all. My body just didn't feel good. And this is something that through this entire first 8 weeks of the contest, I've been feeling great. Everything has been going perfectly to plan in my mental state and my physical state. I've stayed injury-free. I've just been feeling really good. So this is one of the first days where I noticed I was not feeling well at all. So as I started moving around and getting kind of warm to the day, usually I start feeling better after a workout. And actually throughout the day, I've been feeling worse. I started noticing more thirst, more hunger, more fatigue, just physical feeling tired. My body actually felt cold. So these are all signs that my metabolism is really changing, and that just the pace that I've been holding is starting to have some repercussions. So this hits a Thursday afternoon. I'm at the point where I'm just feeling as bad throughout the day that I've had. This is probably the worst point of the day. It's around 5 o'clock. The fatigue is just monumental at this point. So I had a decision to make. I could have gone to the gym and I could have half-assed my workout, and I could have at least just completed the workout. And in doing so, not being in the mental state that I need to lift those weights and to handle the load, there's a very high possibility that I could have injured myself. So I called an audible. I still went to the gym. I laid out a mat. I took off my shoes, and I did stand up 2.0. And I did that workout very strategically because I know of all the workouts we do, that one really is a mental challenge more than a physical challenge for me. I can usually get through that workout without not really cranking up my heart rate, but I have to stay mentally attentive for the 35 minutes. So the workout went well, but I was sweating profusely. I'm not a big sweaty person. I'm not the type of person that works out and gets drenched. I was covered from head to toe in sweat. So that was another sign. There's something was definitely physically not well with me that day. So I immediately left the gym after the workout. I got home about an hour earlier than I normally do. I talked to Heather for a little bit, and I was eating my dinner. I ate my last 2 meals of the day back to back. I ate my dinner, I ate my bedtime meal just consecutively, and I was in bed at around, I think around 8:15. Heather's so sweet. She came up into bed with me, rubbed my back for a little bit. I'm like a little kid. If you rub my back for 10 minutes, I am out like a light. But I got some of the best sleep that I've had in a long time that night. And I woke up the next morning feeling like $1 million. So, the valuable point of this is there's going to be days that are not your best day. And highly achieving people, I've dealt with this my entire life, is dealing with the idea of perfectionism. I've battled this through school and getting through medical school. Is I always felt like everything had to be perfect, everything had to be to plan, everything always had to be right on target. And with getting mature in life, it's really, really important to celebrate the small victories in life. Everything does not have to be perfect. There's so many huge monumental things that I achieved in my life that I completely missed because I wasn't focusing on the small progress. I was focusing on the large picture. And in doing so, to achieve that large picture, I always thought I had to be perfect in every single aspect. I was starting to get tripped up on my words there, and I didn't know exactly how to convey this idea. But I think the really important aspect of this is that if we're focusing on our daily progress, and I think it's important to every single day take some time to celebrate all the little achievements that you're achieving to get to your large goal, as opposed to focusing on the fact that if it's not perfect, it's not worth it. There's a great book that I read, and I suggest anybody that has the opportunity to read it. It's called The Gifts of Imperfection. It's by Brene Brown. I read this book about 2 years ago, and it was a real monumental game changer for me, where I was able to just kind of accept some of my own faults and realize that I'm still doing more, I'm still achieving more, I'm still setting higher goals than most people. And every single day I'm getting closer to those goals, even if it's not perfect, even if it's not exactly to my plan. Every single day I'm moving forward. And that's the message I just want to convey to you guys, is just remember, if you're setting high goals and you're working really hard towards them, you're going to face adversity. Everybody's going to have days that aren't ideal. Everyone's going to have these moments where things don't go exactly to plan. But stop, acknowledge that, and keep moving forward. Don't let that set you back. Learning from my mistakes in life, I had so many times where if I didn't achieve something perfectly, it set me back and I lost all perspective on how far I'm coming. So I hope you get some value out of that. Be sure to like this video. Leave a comment in the comment box below if you suffer from any similar problems with perfectionism or having times in your life where you haven't truly progressed because things didn't go your way. So be sure to subscribe to my channel. I am Unstoppable. And keep an eye out for my next few videos. So I hope you guys keep moving forward. I hope you guys are having a great time throughout the challenge. But remember,
beat me if you can. Outwork me if I let you.